Hello, lovely yogi. Welcome to Flow with Shreya. I'm Shreya, and today I want to talk to you about gratitude. Gratitude is a practice that can have profound impacts on your day to day life, whether it's mentally or physically or emotionally. So, if you want to learn my personal experience as well as some scientific information about gratitude and how it affects our brains, come flow with me. First off, what is gratitude? Gratitude to me is just being thankful and appreciative. So often, us as humans are quick to find the negative or quick to complain or see what's going wrong in our lives. But taking a step back and taking a moment to just notice what is going right, what are things that are bringing us joy and peace and the good things in life, that is gratitude. And just seeing this contrast between what might be our knee jerk reaction versus taking the time and being intentional and finding gratitude can already begin to tell you how it can have a positive impact on our lives. So, my personal experience, I definitely used to have a little bit of a victim mentality when I was younger. And through my mindfulness practice, my yoga practice, personal growth, I have shifted my mindset towards gratitude, and it has been a game changer for me. So, whereas before I would have this mindset of, why is this happening to me? Why do things always go wrong for me? I now am able to see what is going right or what lessons I'm learning through the challenges I'm facing. And I'm also just able to not take things so personally anymore. And it really has had a positive impact on my mental health. The great thing is that gratitude can become a habit and it can become our new conditioned response, and it becomes second nature after you've done it for a while. It still does take some effort, don't get me wrong, but it gets so much easier and you can find more and more things to be grateful for the more you do it. So, how do you practice gratitude? Well, there are a few different ways you can go about this. Some people like to journal and write things down that they're grateful for. Some people just like to take a moment to think about it and talk about it with their families or loved ones at the beginning or end of the day. Some people just make a mental list, and that's okay too. So there are so many different ways that you have to find what works for you. You might not be the type who likes to write things down, or you may forget to write it down in your journal. Or you might not want to talk to somebody about it, and that's okay too. As long as you're thinking about it, you still gain all the benefits. And again, more than just sitting down and thinking about it, it's a mindset shift. These practices of actually taking the time to write down, say out loud, or think about these things you're grateful for is just a practice. It's a practice that can then lead into your life throughout the day. When you find moments of difficulty, you can come back to this practice, just like you can come back to your breath. So, what are these benefits of gratitude? Besides what I kind of already talked about, there have actually been scientific studies that show through MRIs the different parts of the brain that light up when you practice gratitude. The parts of the brain that light up when you practice gratitude are associated with positive feelings and emotions, the reward centers of the brain. Not only that, certain hormones are released when you practice gratitude as well. When you practice gratitude, neurotransmitter serotonin is released and your brainstem is activated to create more dopamine. Serotonin and dopamine are related to happiness, joy, and pleasure. Through gratitude, you begin to impact the parts of the brain that are related to decision making, empathy, critical thinking, emotional responses, and self control. So you can see how this little practice of gratitude can really permeate through all other aspects of your life. For example, if you are trying to lose weight and you have this mindset of just always being negative, why haven't I lost weight yet? I did this. I exercised, I eat right. All of those things aren't helping me. When you have that type of attitude, you feel defeated and you're more likely to cave in to indulgences and cravings. But if you shift your mindset towards a gratitude mindset and think about what you're grateful for nourishing your body or moving your body, then you're more likely to have the self-control to continue those healthy habits. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect and stressful situations impact me the same way as they impact many others. But I always find that coming back to my gratitude practice can help me reset and anchor myself in the why behind my decision. So it's not about being perfect, but rather just, again, shifting that mindset. Gratitude can really help reduce stress and anxiety. So, in a moment when you're feeling really stressed out or anxious, if you take a step back and just try to find something to be grateful for in that moment, you can immediately stop being in that fight or flight response, come back to the present moment, and come back into that parasympathetic nervous system. It's just one of the ways to help you regulate your emotions and regulate yourself. Gratitude can also have a positive impact on all of our relationships, whether it's with your spouse, your friends, your children, your parents. Gratitude can really have a positive impact and strengthen these relationships. So again, I'll give you a personal example in relation to stress and anxiety as well as relationships. One of the things that's really stressful for me right now as a parent of young children is when my children don't sleep. Sleep is also a very important part of our health. So when I don't get sleep and they don't get sleep, it can really trigger me and cause a stress response. But when I think about something that I'm grateful for in that moment, it brings me back, it centers me, and it helps me remember that they're not doing this on purpose. It's just a phase, and that we'll move on from this. So I could easily get carried away with that stress and have it impact my relationship with my children. But using my gratitude practice, I'm able to take a step back and avoid that. So while scientific studies and MRIs really show how gratitude can rewire our brains, you don't really need scientific studies to experience the difference gratitude can make yourself. One of the hardest things about gratitude is just remembering to do it consistently. And like I said, the more consistent you are, the more you do it, it kind of becomes second nature and it shifts your mindset. So if you don't already have a practice of gratitude, here's my challenge to you. I challenge you for the next 7 days to wake up and first thing in the morning or last thing before you go to bed, just think about 3 things you were grateful for that day. Now, you can write these things down. You can share them with me on Instagram. You can follow me. I'll leave my handle right up here and in the description bar. Or you can just think about them in your mind. Get your family involved in this too if you'd like. Whoever's living with you, have them join in. And just take note of how you feel at the end of these 7 days and if you notice any difference in your quality of life. And if you do this, please do share the results with me. I know it seems really simple, but this is something that can really have a profound effect on your quality of life. So I want you to experience this for yourself. If you found the information in this video helpful, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the thumbs up button so I know to make more videos like this. It also helps me a lot if you share this video so others can find it too. If you share on social media, please be sure to tag me at Flow with Shreya. For more mindfulness videos, check out this playlist right here. You can also practice Vinyasa Yin relaxing prenatal or postnatal yoga on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.